Yeah, Mac, I saw your message. I'm still trying to figure some stuff out. You said you wanted to play, right? Goku Black, what's up? Trying to figure my stream crashed. Give me 1 second, guys. Goku Black, you live? Got the room key open if anyone wants to join.
Alone in the wilderness, Gohan faces his fears, crying and feeling trapped. Suddenly, a large dinosaur appears, causing Gohan to run away screaming, begging for anyone to help him. Gohan trips and narrowly avoids being eaten as he unknowingly uses his powers to leap high above the dinosaur onto a nearby mountaintop. At the top, confused on how he got there, Gohan spends the day crying until nightfall, where he continues to sob, believing he's going to die. However, spotting a few apples, he considers himself lucky, but wonders how they got there, as there are no trees nearby. Regardless, Gohan eagerly consumes them, only to find them sour. Dissatisfied, Gohan longs for a decent meal, angering Piccolo, who observes from a distance.
I was streaming earlier, but the stream crashed. I have to come back now.
As Gohan falls asleep, Piccolo asserts that this will be the last time he'll help him, and says that if he can't survive on his own after this, he was wrong about him and his power. Meanwhile, Goku continues his journey along Snake Way, complaining about his hunger. Under the full moon's glow, Gohan rests atop the mountain, while Piccolo, seated cross-legged, hovers in mid-air, also in slumber. Gohan wakes up and catches Piccolo's attention, contemplating the challenge of descending from the mountain and finding something to eat. As the boy begins to cry,
what's your Breaker's ID name again?
And marvels at the unusually bright night. Curiosity leads him to gaze at the full moon for the first time, and suddenly, Gohan goes silent, his heart pounding louder as his gaze intensifies. Piccolo floats nearby in confusion, and Gohan's gaze triggers a transformation reminiscent of Goku's past. Transformed into the Great Ape, Gohan, too large for the mountain, tumbles to the ground, much to the shock of Piccolo. Witnessing Gohan's destructive rampage and colossal mouth blast, Piccolo panics, fearing the Earth's destruction before the Saiyans' arrival. Recalling Raditz's warning about full moon transformations, Piccolo resolves to eliminate the moon. Gohan reverts to his normal state, falling asleep naked on the ground. Descending near the unconscious boy, Piccolo reflects on the Saiyan's strength and realizes the importance of their tails in their transformations. Deciding to remove Gohan's tail in an attempt to prevent this from happening again, Piccolo decides to help Gohan one last time, crafting a sword and an outfit for the boy, resembling Goku's. However, the Turtle Hermit is replaced with the Demon logo. Planning to provide Gohan with special hell training in 6 months, Piccolo aims to transform him into a member of the Demon tribe, with these successful slumber along Snake Way. The next day, zooming over the ocean in an air car, Chi-Chi and the Ox King are en route to Kame House. Chi-Chi, infuriated about Gohan's overnight absence and neglect of studies, vents her frustration while the Ox King attempts to pacify her. At Kame House, Bulma, in her bathrobe, has spent the night working with Raditz's eye device, finally achieving a beeping response. She jumps up excited, ready to share the news with everyone, but witnesses Master Roshi, Krillin, and the turtle sleeping. In response, she uses a machine gun to wake them up, scolding them for sleeping while she worked. Testing the device's functionality, Bulma first measures Master Roshi's battle power and reads 139. Krillin steps up next, eager to hear what his battle power is, and learns he has a rating of 206, surpassing Master Roshi. Bulma states that the device can find powerful people all over the world and detects powerful forces at varying distances. A 250 is revealed to be Tien, and 177 is revealed to be Yamcha. Piccolo is also identified on the device with a battle power of 329, and Bulma deduces Gohan must be with him as well. As Krillin contemplates going to save Gohan from Piccolo, Master Roshi advises against it, surmising that Piccolo must have a bigger plan for Gohan to save the Earth, and notes that even if they wanted to help, they wouldn't be able to defeat Piccolo. Bulma then suggests using the device's information to rally support for gathering the Dragon Balls and reviving Goku. Suddenly, Yajirobe appears, delivering a message from Korin that he's aware of the situation with the Saiyans and wants Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, Chaozu, and even Yajirobe to meet him at once. Krillin wonders why, and Yajirobe explains that Kami will be training them for the next 6 months. Departing, Yajirobe then informs the group not to revive Goku until the Saiyans show up, as he's training in the afterlife and needs more time. He explains that fortune teller Baba will be arriving soon, and that they should talk to her if they have any questions. With that, Yajirobe departs, leaving the group in astonishment. Soon after, another air car approaches, and the group is surprised to see Chi-Chi aboard with the Ox King. The Ox King bows before Master Roshi, and Chi-Chi demands to know Goku and Gohan's whereabouts. After a hesitant pause, Master Roshi reveals that Gohan was taken by the Demon King Piccolo. The Ox King wonders where Goku was during all of this, and Master Roshi reveals that Goku is dead, leading Chi-Chi to faint. 6 months pass by, and Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Krillin, and Yajirobe undergo rigorous training with Kami. Meanwhile, Goku continues his journey toward King Kai, and Gohan, having survived and grown stronger, impresses Piccolo with his progress. The dinosaur from earlier reappears, but Gohan effortlessly evades it, showcasing his enhanced abilities. As the dinosaur lies incapacitated, Gohan skillfully cuts a slice of meat from the creature's tail, lights a fire with his ki, and roasts the meat with his sword, earning Piccolo's acknowledgement from a distance. Their next phase of training begins, as Gohan launches a kick at Piccolo, but Piccolo effortlessly blocks it with his hand. Undeterred, Gohan attempts a punch, but Piccolo dodges and counterattacks with a kick from behind, telling Gohan not to lose sight of his target. Gohan admits he couldn't see Piccolo's moves, and Piccolo advises him to feel where his opponent is rather than look. Gohan brushes off the dust and complains, prompting Piccolo to zap him with eye lasers, exclaiming if he has time to complain, he has time to react, and emphasizes their limited window of 6 months. Piccolo urges Gohan to focus solely on training, emphasizing that improvement is crucial for facing the impending threat of the Saiyans. Meanwhile, Goku, exhausted after 6 months of traveling, finally reaches the end of Snake Way, leading to King Kai's place. As Goku leaps from the road and reaches the Kai's planet, he notices a small house and assumes this is the place, but is abruptly pulled onto the planet's surface, surface, experiencing its heavy gravity. As Goku struggles to stand, he suddenly sees a monkey who he assumes is King Kai. Goku greets him and the monkey walks around chanting, so the Saiyan assumes this must be part of the rigorous training. As Goku attempts to mimic the monkey's strange movements, an unfamiliar figure in a fancy outfit intervenes as an awkward silence falls between them. Goku inquires who this person is, and he jokingly introduces himself as King Kai with the monkey named Bubbles. The Kai reverts back to his previous joke, but Goku is unaware of what he means. King Kai takes another crack at telling a joke for Goku to laugh at, but Goku still doesn't understand, prompting silence from King Kai. The Kai wonders why Goku is on his planet, and Goku inquires about martial arts training. However, the Kai insists that he could never train someone who doesn't understand comedy, prompting Goku to fake laugh so they could get started. Goku questions once more if King Kai will train him, and the Kai says he'd be willing to, but insists that Goku must pass the test first in telling a joke that can make him laugh. Goku panics, but manages to blurt out a joke about a futon flying away. Surprisingly, King Kai chuckles, deeming Goku's joke successful. Now prepared to teach Goku martial arts, King Kai tells the Saiyan to try attacking him so he can gauge his strength, but Goku states he can barely move. The Kai then reveals the planet's intense gravity, making Goku's body 10 times heavier than on Earth. He tells Goku to jump as high as he can, and as Goku continues struggling with the gravity, King Kai anticipates an entertaining training session. The Kai announces the commencement of training and inquires about son Goku's intended duration. Goku, uncertain of the time spent on Snake Way, reveals his urgency due to the imminent arrival of the two Saiyans on Earth. King Kai, demonstrating his ability to determine the Saiyans' arrival time, states it should take 158 days for them to arrive, but assures Goku that the period is sufficient, as training on his planet is equivalent to thousands of years on Earth. Acknowledging the Saiyans' formidable strength and stating that their power is even stronger than his own, King Kai suggests that surpassing
a monster!
I got you, Mac.
No.
You gotta focus.
I'm the devil himself!
Maybe we should jump him at level 2.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks, I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
How you doing, Super Saiyan? Long time. This is exactly why I came and hid in this cave. It's too predictable.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
I couldn't make it to D in time.
Ally down.
This guy's KOing everyone.
Watch out for enemies.
Holy smoke! I couldn't even hit my my stuns, bro. Look at my stuns; they went down. It didn't even work. Super Saiyan, you jinxed us, bro. That mashup.
Correct.
Mac, it's not. This is not good for our first game, bro.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Not good, man. You got destroyed.
The escape time machine's ready to launch. Ignore the power keys.
He snapped.
Him is crucial for Goku's success. The training begins as the Kai tells Goku to chase and catch bubbles in order to overcome the planet's gravity. Goku takes off, but struggles to move, prompting him to remove his weighted clothing to increase his speed. As Goku draws closer to catching bubbles, the monkey speeds up, leaving Goku in astonishment. As the Saiyan questions his ability to catch bubbles, King Kai tells him to go home, but Goku wonders if he can get something to eat to restore his energy. After eating a large portion of the Kai's food, Goku gets back to training, but not before King Kai tells him to put his weighted clothing back on to make his pursuit of bubbles more effective. Goku asserts that he won't stand a chance with his weighted clothing on, but the Kai lets him in on his secret, stating that the world the Saiyans are from had about the same amount of gravity as the planet they're standing on. King Kai goes on to say that the Saiyans are born with an innate ability to fight, which makes them incredibly deadly, but Goku asserts that he's a Saiyan too, prompting confusion from King Kai. As night falls on Earth, Gohan, battered and bruised, gets acknowledgement from Piccolo as he states he's not such a crybaby anymore. Gohan then questions Piccolo on his relationship with his father, and Piccolo reveals that their fight isn't over, and after dealing with the Saiyans, Goku is next. Gohan mentions Goku's positive remarks about Piccolo, saying he's not as bad as he used to be after his previous iteration died, but Piccolo dismisses it in anger and demands Gohan to sleep. 40 days later, Goku achieves the milestone of catching bubbles, impressing King Kai. The Kai then excitedly anticipates that with 118 days left to train, Goku may be able to master the Kaio-Ken, a move that he himself hasn't been able to perfect. Meanwhile, at Kami's lookout, the remaining Z fighters are deemed to have surpassed Kami, and with the future now in their hands, are instructed to set off to continue refining their skills. Piccolo continues Gohan's training, and King Kai focuses on Goku as a decisive battle looms on the horizon. The Saiyan space pods continue their journey toward Earth as everyone persists in their training. Goku, with his hands raised, charges energy for a technique, and King Kai challenges him to track the super speed of a massive brick he throws. The Kai unleashes the object at super speed and amps it up more, and Goku skillfully launches his blast and detonates the brick with ease. Impressed, King Kai marvels at Goku's ability to learn the technique known as the Spirit Bomb in such a short amount of time. The Kai then goes on to explain the nature of the Spirit Bomb, stating that it allows you to borrow energy from all surrounding life, concentrate it into a single point, and release it at will. He says that with the Earth being larger than his own planet, Goku could draw a tremendous amount of power from it, enough to even destroy it if he's not careful. However, the Kai says that the Spirit Bomb should only be used as a last resort, resort, and Goku agrees, stating that he'll have to make use of the Kaio-Ken technique. As the two continue to converse, King Kai suddenly shouts in disbelief, realizing that he miscalculated Goku's return time down Snake Way, causing concern about the Saiyans' imminent arrival in just one day. Goku worries about the 6-month delay, but King Kai assures him it will only take 2 days to get back to Earth in his current state. Panicked, the Kai urges Goku to instruct his friends to revive him with the Dragon Balls, as the Saiyan places his hand on the Kai's back to contact them. Goku contacts Master Roshi, who wonders where the voice is coming from, but soon realizes that Goku is speaking to him from the afterlife. Goku explains the situation, stating that the Saiyans will be arriving on Earth tomorrow, and that he'll be a little late given the time he'll need to traverse Snake Way once more. Goku urges Roshi to summon Shenron immediately, and the old man rushes out of the bathroom, alerting Bulma and the others. In the afterlife, Goku prepares to depart, and King Kai mends his clothes. Goku, pleased to retain the turtle mark, jokes about the Kai's outfit, unaware of the Kai's logo that's now placed on his back. On Earth, Shenron emerges, offering one wish. Oolong suggests using the wish to get rid of the Saiyans, but Shenron, having been created by Kami, states he cannot exceed Kami's power. Master Roshi then wishes for Goku's revival, and Shenron easily grants it. Meanwhile, Gohan and Piccolo notice the sudden darkening of the sky, and Piccolo notes that the Saiyans are likely arriving sooner than expected. On the Kai's planet, Goku is revived and thanks King Kai before departing, but not before being told that he won't be able to come back to life again if he dies. Goku descends to Snake Way, and King Kai ponders Goku's unfathomable strength, saying he never thought someone like him existed in the lower realm. Rushing along Snake Way, Goku, flying at super speed, prepares for the Saiyans' arrival, and the next day at 11:33 a.m., the Saiyan space pods crash into a city, making their stormy entrance on Earth. A gathering of onlookers surrounds the two craters in the middle of the street, puzzled about the recent events. The emergence of a figure, the smaller of the two Saiyans, induces panic amongst the crowd. Piccolo, Gohan, Yamcha, Krillin, Yajirobe, Tien, and Chaozu all sense the arrival of the Saiyans, Tien noting they arrived much sooner than expected. Both Saiyans exit their ships, causing confusion and murmuring in the crowd. The smaller Saiyan, referring to the planet as Earth, jokingly
when I came back, my Raider Q was a 0.
For the planet. The larger Saiyan suggests giving the onlookers a friendly greeting as he merely raises an arm, obliterating the entire city as Tien and Chaozu witness the resulting explosion from afar.
This
In the
computer
aftermath,
as a hotspot
the area
for my
is
PlayStation
decimated, sparing only the Saiyans and their space
for it to work. So when I restarted my computer,
approach, the larger Saiyan,
the internet shut off, and then
Nappa,
I lost my Raider
is
match.
scolded by the smaller
Came back and it was a
Saiyan,
0.
Vegeta, for potentially hindering their ability to sell the planet. Vegeta corrects Nappa about the Dragon Balls and emphasizes their first objective, gathering information from the one who killed Raditz. Frustrated by Nappa's actions and the likelihood of his explosion destroying the Dragon Balls they came for, Vegeta mentions their plan to search for the person with the highest battle power on the planet. He believes this individual will be either Raditz's killer or Kakarot's son. Despite Nappa's observation of several individuals with battle powers exceeding 1,000, Vegeta asserts they're no match for them.
Finish this.
Indeed.
What do you think of it? Quite the color, Pitiful. Such is the way of human pests.
Redemption. Hope everyone's having a good night. Cheers.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Bro, how did we get cooked already? Bro, How do we get cooked already? Oh, he was on us.
And now, together.
Interesting. They put the Raider right beside us, man. Fucking stupid ass game.
Everyone, lend me your energy! Spirit bomb!
We got cooked in like 25 seconds, man.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Goku Black, what's up? Hope you have a good night. Masu.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Big Bang attack! They're close.
Bro, we got
Don't know
destroyed.
what danger awaits.
3 people are dead, 1 person's down.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Would have got away if you never had key sense. At level 1 is ridiculous.
Great. You know what to do with that key. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Well, escape time machine.
The escape time machine's ready to launch. Ignore the power keys. Get
This is
out
a
of
waste
there.
of a match.
There's a beacon where the blue light is. Do you see it? Head that way fast.
Give me a break.
I've set the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Crap.
Not getting away. Oh, maybe he might. He just got away, lucky. That match was a waste.
Let's finish this.
It's like we were really humans in that game, bro.
I'm going to be sleeping sound tonight.
Yeah, that was a clean escape. Homeboy is waiting for him. Got no medals.
them. Vegeta quickly identifies the two highest power readings and decides to investigate as he and Nappa take off. Yamcha and Krillin notice the Saiyans' movement, debating whether they're heading toward Tien and Chaozu or Piccolo and Gohan. Piccolo warns Gohan of the Saiyans' imminent arrival, and in another location, Tien prepares to confront the Saiyans while Chaozu insists on joining him. At Kame House, Bulma and the others watch news coverage of a massive earthquake in East City, recognizing it as the Saiyans' arrival. Bulma suggests going to find the Saiyans using Raditz's device, but Master Roshi advises against getting involved, noting that their power is beyond their comprehension. Meanwhile, Goku continues racing down Snake Way. As the clock strikes 12:20 p.m., Piccolo and Gohan, the latter now wearing an outfit resembling Piccolo's, await the approaching threat. They notice people coming from all directions, and Krillin appears, prompting skepticism from Piccolo. Krillin tells Piccolo that he's been training for a year just for this moment, and Piccolo acknowledges Krillin's slight improvement, as Krillin informs both him and Gohan that Tien and the others will be arriving soon. Gohan recalls his father describing Krillin as small but strong, and after some dialogue is exchanged between the two, Krillin questions Gohan's training with Piccolo. The conversation is interrupted though, as Vegeta and Nappa arrive. Krillin is astonished by their overwhelming energy, and as the two land, Vegeta questions if the group have been eagerly awaiting their arrival. Piccolo confronts Vegeta and Nappa, demanding to know their intentions. Vegeta recognizes Piccolo's voice as the one who killed Raditz, revealing that their eye devices also serve as communicators. Nappa questions whether Piccolo is something called a Namekian, and Vegeta states it would make sense given he defeated Raditz. At the same time, Piccolo remains confused, while Krillin and Gohan inquire if he's really some sort of alien. Vegeta, suspecting Namekians possess above average power levels and unique abilities, assumes Piccolo was the one who created the Dragon Balls. Krillin is puzzled about how the Saiyans learned of the Dragon Balls, and Nappa clarifies that those are the main reason they came to Earth in the first place. Piccolo then clarifies that while he appreciates the backstory and understanding of his ancestry, he's certainly not the creator of the Dragon Balls. Preparing for an imminent attack, Piccolo stands firm, ready to get things started. At the lookout, Kame expresses surprise at discovering he and Piccolo's alien origin and speculates the origin of the Dragon Balls, noting that he created them in the past, but feels someone on his home world must have done something similar. Vegeta, noting Piccolo's refusal to comply, decides to force the information out of him. After reading the group's battle powers of 981, 1220, and 1083, Nappa deems them too weak to pose a threat. Vegeta, however, instructs Nappa to remove his eye device now known as a Scouter, acknowledging the group's ability to manipulate their battle powers at will. Nappa complies, criticizing Raditz for relying too much on the Scouter's readings. This prompts disbelief from Piccolo and Krillin, as he called Raditz a weakling and reminisces on how it took the combined efforts of Goku and Piccolo to just barely take him down. Vegeta then orders Nappa to plant the 6 Saibamen that they have. Nappa does so and pours liquid from a bottle onto the seeds, prompting confusion from Krillin. Suddenly, 6 plant-like monsters sprout instantly, surprising Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin. Vegeta directs them to attack the group, and suddenly, Tien and Chaozu arrive, as does Yamcha, much to Krillin's satisfaction. Tien notes the presence of more opponents on the battlefield, and Krillin asserts that the situation has changed. Vegeta, however, welcomes the challenge, and with 6 combatants and 6 Saibamen, suggests turning it into a game. Piccolo is angered by the Saiyans' dismissive attitude, but Krillin urges caution, stating that this could buy them some time until Goku's arrival. Tien volunteers to face the first Saibaman, much to the enjoyment of Nappa, who assumes the Earthling will be dealt with quickly. As the Saibaman charges at him, Tien effortlessly repels it and charges in. The Saibaman retaliates by splitting its head open and spraying a corrosive liquid, but Tien manages to evade the attack, and Krillin and Piccolo narrowly avoid the corrosive substance. Tien counterattacks, delivering a swift elbow to the Saibaman's face, and it plummets to the ground. Nappa is taken aback as Krillin and Chaozu cheer on Tien, but Vegeta finds the situation promising and declares they might get some form of entertainment after all. The Saibaman struggles to move as Tien stands over it menacingly. Nappa mentions that the Saibaman Saibamen have battle powers over 1200, equal to Raditz, and Vegeta points out that Tien surpassed that. However, Nappa remains astonished. As the Saibamen begins to rise, Vegeta intervenes, merely using the flick of 2 fingers to completely obliterate it from the inside, much to everyone's surprise. When Nappa questions Vegeta's action, the Saiyan dismisses the Saibamen's chances of winning and reminds the others not to hold back. At the same time, the Z Fighters note Vegeta's devastating power. Krillin volunteers for the next round, but Yamcha steps forward, exclaiming playtime is over. Krillin insists on going first, but Yamcha cuts him off, explaining that Krillin has already been revived once with the Dragon Balls and can't be resurrected again if he were to get killed. Vegeta and Nappa release the next Saibaman, and Yamcha charges in as the two disappear. Their movements become too quick for Gohan to see, prompting Piccolo to instruct him to sense their ki. Yamcha and the Saibamen exchange punches, with the Saibamen flying to a nearby mountain. Pursuing it, Yamcha is met with a sudden attack, but dodges it and retaliates with a powerful Kamehameha, sending the Saibamen crashing to the ground. Yamcha lands, confidently declaring his intent to face the remaining 4 Saibamen alone. However, the Saibamen unexpectedly revives, latches onto Yamcha, and self-destructs, creating a huge explosion, much to the surprise of the other Z Fighters. As the smoke dissipates, Krillin rushes to Yamcha's lifeless body, declaring him dead, and realizes he sacrificed himself in Krillin's place. Dissatisfied, Nappa exclaims he didn't want to see a draw, and Vegeta tells Krillin to clear the trash from the battlefield. Overwhelmed with anger, Krillin charges up, unleashing a 2-handed blast and directs it at Vegeta and Nappa, fueled by a desire for revenge. The blast catches the attention of the Saiyans, and the Z Fighters move out of the way to avoid being hit. The Saibamen attempt to escape, but swiftly, Krillin alters the blast trajectory into the air, causing it to fragment into 6 smaller blasts, aimed down at the 4 remaining Saibamen, Vegeta and Nappa. 3 Saibamen are obliterated, and the 4th is nearly hit, with Vegeta and Nappa also taking the brunt of the attack. As the smoke dissipates, cheers erupt from the onlookers, and Krillin notes that he missed one of the targets. Suddenly, the surviving Saibaman leaps from the remaining smoke and targets Gohan, but Piccolo intervenes, grabbing its arm, delivering a powerful punch to its stomach, tossing it into the air, and finishing it off with a mouth blast that disintegrates it. Gohan expresses gratitude, but Piccolo dismisses it, clarifying that his actions were merely a warm-up for the impending battle, not a rescue mission. Soon after, emerging unharmed from the dust, Vegeta, alongside Nappa, asserts that if a spectacular fight is what the heroes desire, they'll have it, but it'll be...
No, wait!
Would you like to work for me? Would you like to work for me?
Go.
Flying Nimbus!
Try to give me a ride!
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
You really want to save me?
Great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Flying Nimbus!
Bro, this guy's about to get to level 3.
You're clearly unaware that I've...
grateful. Thanks.
Great!
Flying
You know
Nimbus!
what to do with that key.
Where am I? Thanks.
You got to level 3 too fast, man. You must have had a civilian radar.
Gotta get the hell out of here! Let's see, shall we?
Flying Nimbus!
Jeremy went the wrong way, though.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Thanks!
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Flying Nimbus!
I'm trying to save you.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
You're damn you!
Yeah, brother, I tried, bro. I didn't even realize I was level 3. I could have, like, tried to fight him. Thought I was level 2. Mac, I don't know what's going on tonight, bro. It's Friday night.
If you wish to save him, feel free to try it any time.
Access the
You all
startup
right?
system for
I
the
owe you
central
one.
area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Bastard!
Ah!
You serious?
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
I owe you one. Oh, man. Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh, no, no, no. Uh-oh.
Small dragon chain. Where's the other
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Let's do this!
sort of
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Gala's gone!
accident.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Holy hell.
They don't have enough. And 90.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Bro, how did this guy see me?
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls.
Bro, how did this guy see me, dog? I was literally 1 second away from my Dragon Change Mac.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous.
I don't know what
so
happened
tread
there, bro. We
carefully
got
if you
stream
wanna get
sniped.
closer. The startup system is under
We
attack.
got stream sniped, bro.
Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need
It's the
to.
only
Got it?
explanation.
It shall be done. I will grant your wish.
Bro, I got stream sniped. It's the only explanation.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the
I was a
beacon
couple of
that's
seconds away
indicated
from
by a
my
blue
Dragon
light.
Chain. I was gonna come and try to fight.
It's getting close. Would you like to work for me? Would you like to work for me?
Guy's just trolling at this point. Yeah, we lost.
Over quick. Tien and Krillin express disbelief at the villain's survival, with Krillin noting that he used all the power he had for his attack. Nappa declares his intent to take on all 5 opponents alone, anticipating an entertaining confrontation. As Nappa powers up, causing the earth to shake, Chaozu informs Tien that his telekinetic abilities are ineffective against Nappa. As the Saiyan's energy surges, the tension builds as Nappa prepares to strike, leaving everyone in shock. The ground continues to tremble as Nappa intensifies his power and he charges toward Tien. Tien attempts to block the incoming punch with his arm, but Nappa forcefully punches it off with a single strike, eliciting a scream of pain from Tien. As Nappa prepares to land the final blow, Tien swiftly takes flight to avoid being killed. While airborne, he readies an attack against Nappa, but in an instant, Nappa ascends beside Tien and kicks him forcefully back to the ground. Witnessing
Super
this,
Spirit Bomb is my
Chaozu
level,
panics
my
and
level
struggling
1.
to rise, Tien
Yeah,
fights
it
through
does
his
take long, but it
injuries
does
as
have a lot of
Nappa
damage.
acknowledges his persistence. Krillin rushes in to assist despite Piccolo's objections, and noticing the Earthling running in to
We
interfere,
should
Nappa
Super Spirit
gestures
Bomb
with his
Frieza if we
hand,
get him next
creating a
time.
massive
Level 1?
explosion that sends Krillin flying
Hit him with a
backward,
stun and then
thwarting
try
his
to
plans.
hit him with a
When the
couple
smoke
Super Spirit
clears,
Bombs.
it's revealed that Nappa's created a hole so deep in the ground that even Piccolo couldn't see the bottom of it. In the ensuing
You think we
chaos,
should just try to jump
Krillin
the radar from
panics
the
as
beginning?
Chaozu
Because I
is
find that
nowhere in sight.
a
Fearing
lot of
he'd been
pre-mates,
caught in the
that's
blast,
what they do.
Vegeta suddenly alerts
Two
Nappa Nappa
three
to check
players go
behind
and
him
jump
as Chaozu
Raider
comes flying
to
in.
lower
Chaozu
his,
clings to Nappa's back, much to
lower
the
his
surprise
health,
of
and then they
Krillin
run
and
away.
Tien, as Nappa struggles to get him off. Tien implores Chaozu to escape. However, through
you think we
telepathy,
should just wait till the
Chaozu
time
bids
machine
Tien a farewell, begging him not to die. Realizing the impending sacrifice, Tien yells for his companion to stop, but Chaozu elicits a bright flash of light and self-destructs on Nappa,
Yeah, man.
as Tien and the remaining
GG's.
Z fighters watch in awe. Tien, consumed by rage, screams out for the loss of his best friend, while Piccolo acknowledges Chaozu's bravery, noting his sacrificial move was an excellent strategy. However, when the smoke clears, Nappa remains virtually unscathed. Meanwhile, Goku maintains his rapid descent along Snake Way, sensing he might not make it in time. Simultaneously, Nappa harbors a desire to annihilate the rest of the fighters, while Krillin mourns Chaozu's sacrifice, stating he gave his life for nothing. Tien, overcome with anger, points out that Chaozu has already been resurrected
destruction.
once by the Dragon Balls and can never be
That's
brought
Beerus's
back
move?
again. In response, Nappa callously suggests sending him to join the departed Chaozu in the afterlife. Recognizing Nappa's attack patterns, Piccolo discreetly informs Krillin and Gohan of the opportune moment to strike. Vegeta, having listened in, approves of
I
the
hope they
plan,
have Diamond
asserting that a
characters.
brief lapse of attention could
Yeah,
lead
nothing
to
planned for
missing
the
a
rest of the year.
chance. Piccolo, however, warns Vegeta that he won't
Few
be
more months to
laughing
go.
once son Goku arrives. Puzzled, Vegeta questions Goku's identity as Nappa descends toward Tien. Piccolo and Krillin swiftly react, launching a coordinated assault. Piccolo's punch propels Nappa toward Krillin, who pounds him downward. Piccolo urgently instructs Gohan to unleash a blast, but Gohan hesitates, leaving Krillin and Piccolo to execute the attack themselves. However, their efforts prove futile as Nappa regains his bearings and evades the attack. He states that the group almost had him, but now all they've done is sped up their own deaths. Tien, determined to avenge Chaozu, states that once he's finished, he'll join him in death and they'll never be separated again. Tien then charges up and unleashes a powerful tri-beam attack, much to Nappa's surprise as he's engulfed in it, surprising everyone on the battlefield. However, when it's all said and done, Nappa emerges from the attack, sustaining minimal damage. Tien acknowledges he's failed as he drops to the ground dead. Vegeta, unimpressed, ridicules the fallen warrior, while Krillin desperately cries out for Goku, wondering where he is. Piccolo contemplates the seeming invincibility of Nappa, while Krillin is dismayed by the loss of all his friends. Urgently, Krillin implores Goku to hasten his arrival, leading Vegeta to question the identity of this Goku. Nappa, intent on killing the remaining trio, excludes Piccolo for now, as he and Vegeta still seek information on the Dragon Balls from him. Despite Krillin's comment on Piccolo's luck, Piccolo asserts that the Saiyans aim to eliminate them all anyway, so it doesn't matter. Krillin then questions Piccolo's confidence in their victory, but Piccolo asserts he has none, as Nappa far surpasses Raditz, leaving Krillin fearful at the idea of meeting his end. At the lookout, Kami wonders where Goku could be, sensing his imminent demise. He confides in Mr. Popo, who inquires further and asserts that Piccolo is about to die. On the battlefield, Piccolo proposes to Krillin that they descend to the ground, as Nappa asserts the futility of their actions. The two descend, and Nappa swoops down from above, prepared to finish them off. As our heroes prepare for the confrontation, Vegeta intervenes, telling Nappa to stop. Confused, Nappa questions Vegeta on why he stopped him, and Vegeta says he needs to ask something of the group. Questioning whether this son Goku is Kakarot, Vegeta questions why Krillin keeps shouting for him, and Krillin asserts that's indeed who he is. Despite Vegeta's skepticism, stating that Kakarot being the Earthling's last hope is laughable at best, Krillin passionately declares Goku's enhanced strength, saying he's not the same man as before. Although Nappa dismisses the notion, assuming Kakarot to be scared, Gohan unwaveringly believes in his father's arrival. Vegeta, amused by their trust, decides to wait for Goku, enraging Nappa. Despite Nappa's desire for immediate action, Vegeta insists on waiting for 3 hours, threatening to kill the group if Kakarot doesn't appear within that time. Frustrated for having been asleep for a year and itching for action though, Nappa launches in, but Vegeta commands him to stop, scaring Nappa, who apologizes for getting carried away. Vegeta then turns to Piccolo and Krillin, declaring that they have 3 more hours left to live. Soon after, apologizing for his fear, Gohan is dismissed by Piccolo, who disapproves of cowards. Krillin tries to defend Gohan, stating it's his first real fight, and Piccolo ponders the immense power possessed by Vegeta, who frightened the formidable Nappa. At the same time, curious, Nappa questions Vegeta's motives, prompting an explanation about Kakarot's perceived betrayal of the Saiyan race and the desire to make himself suffer by killing his friends and son in front of him. Vegeta anticipates torturing Kakarot, which is an idea Nappa gets behind. Nappa expresses eagerness to handle the trio, and Vegeta allows this, so long as Piccolo is left alive to tell them about the Dragon Balls first. Despite Krillin's suggestion to flee, Piccolo emphasizes that the Saiyans plan to destroy the Earth's inhabitants anyway, so they'll meet the same fate regardless of choosing to run. Krillin implores Goku to expedite his return as the Saiyan races down Snake Way, and Kami anxiously awaits. However, 3 hours come and go, and Goku is nowhere to be found. Vegeta removes his scouter, noting that 3 hours have passed, and expresses disappointment over Kakarot not only being a traitor, but a coward as well. Gohan passionately defends his father against the accusation of cowardice, while Krillin questions the reason for Goku's delay. Nappa, having discarded his outer armor, is prepared to engage the group, stating that Kakarot won't be able to witness their deaths. Krillin fears their impending demise, but Piccolo, maintaining a sliver of optimism, outlines a plan for potential victory. He assigns Krillin the task of distracting Nappa, allowing Piccolo to seize his tail, followed by Gohan delivering a powerful attack, enough to potentially defeat the Saiyan. Gohan nervously says he won't run away again, and Piccolo reiterates that the fate of the Earth rests in his hands. Despite the grim circumstances, Krillin finds hope in their strategy. Meanwhile, Kami suddenly senses Goku's ki, signifying his return. Kami swiftly teleports to retrieve Goku at the end of Snake Way, and the two head back to Earth, much to King Yema's surprise, as Goku actually managed to make it back from King Kai's place. After a quick return to the lookout, Goku, assisted by Kami, receives words of encouragement and leaps off the palace, descending toward Earth. Approaching Korin Tower, Korin notes that Goku looks tired and tosses the Saiyan the last 2 sensu beads, wishing him good luck in his battle. Goku consumes one to restore his energy and summons the flying Nimbus just before reaching the ground, and they swiftly head toward the battlefield. At the same time, Krillin initiates the plan by charging at Nappa, catching Vegeta's attention, who surmises they must have a strategy. As Krillin nears, he blasts the ground, propelling himself into the air. Seizing the opportunity, Piccolo rushes in from behind to grab Nappa's tail and yells to Gohan to attack. However, Gohan's subsequent move is thwarted as Nappa
leave the tabs
Piccolo,
alone, man. But Xenoverse, I don't play Xenoverse anymore. I used to play it on my Nintendo Switch, but I don't play it on PlayStation.
Nappa taunts the trio, saying how even their
How about
planet's
you? Do you
best
still play
couldn't
it?
stand up to a single blow. He then turns his attention to Gohan, standing directly in front of him, insisting that being part Saiyan, the boy needs to provide him with some entertainment. With a forceful kick, Nappa propels Gohan into the air and then bats him into a nearby mountain. Nappa tells Gohan not to die on him just yet, and despite coughing up blood, Gohan manages to rise to his feet just as Nappa advances toward him. However, Krillin intervenes, leaping in to deliver a powerful kick to Nappa's face, followed by a punch, sending him flying into the distance. Krillin pursues Nappa, who regains composure and heads back towards Krillin. As Nappa throws a punch, Krillin expertly maneuvers with backflips to evade the attacks, catching Vegeta's attention, who notes his moves aren't half bad. Nappa rushes toward Krillin again, and seizing the opportunity, Krillin raises his right hand, concentrating his energy to form a sizable disc above his palm, announcing the Destructo Disc. He propels the disc toward Nappa, who initially stands his ground, poised to take on the attack. However, Vegeta urgently tells Nappa to dodge as the disc narrowly misses, and the attack slices through a mountain like a saw blade, leaving a noticeable cut on Nappa's cheek. Now infuriated at the minor injury inflicted, Nappa retaliates with a blast aimed at Krillin. Although Krillin manages to evade the direct hit, he succumbs to the shockwave. Just as Nappa prepares to deliver the final blow, Piccolo intervenes, blasting Nappa in the back and leaving a distinct burn mark as Krillin crashes to the ground. Nappa, surprised by Piccolo being awake, is met by Vegeta's laughter, assuming the Earthlings may be too much for him. Piccolo states that the Earth is not to be underestimated, and suddenly, Piccolo senses an extraordinary power as
pretty high, team.
Would you care to take part in a little warm-up?
a super time machine, as well as a crate of
Flying
supplies.
Nimbus!
Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
You're a big help. Flying Nimbus!
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Yeah, this
Flying Nimbus!
season is a lot. The Raider was good, right? Z Broly, but he was too broken. We didn't really need the Buhan and the Cell Juniors. We didn't need that. We should have got like some more GT Raiders. Like Super 17 or the Shadow Dragons. Or they could have gave us like I don't know,
Hey, great.
Universe 6.
You found another power key. Use it quick.
They could have gave us the Pride Troopers. There's a whole bunch of other stuff they could have gave, man. I hope next year's better.
You have my thanks.
Welcome. Thank you. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Bojack? Yeah. Anything, bro. Anything besides freaking Cell Juniors and Wuhan. Right there.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Man, we need this. We needed this level too, man.
Stay calm. Oh man.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger
Flying
awaits.
Nimbus!
Think
Nah, we needed that guy. Put in some work though. Yeah, they need to focus on sparking Zero. I swear, like, do we even have developers for this game anymore?
It's time to feast. Summon Shinron at the altar.
I don't have time controller to be on.
I owe you one.
Damn, that game's dead, right? Or it's... Well, it's not dead, but you know what I mean.
Flying Nimbus!
That game's old. I swear, Breakers was probably like an experiment.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Okay, what happened to the guy with the Dragon Balls?
Consider it done.
Oh.
Are you serious? You're done!
GG's, we finally got a W, man.
No one does this to me.
You know, spamming that Vegeta Q blast. Oh, God. Finally, man.
does Gohan, prompting confusion from Nappa. Piccolo then declares that Son Goku is headed their way. Piccolo shouts that it's undeniably Son Goku, sparking excitement in Gohan about his father's imminent arrival. Nappa inquires about Kakarot's whereabouts, prompting Vegeta to pick up his scouter once more.
Yeah, the new Dragon Ball game is out,
Goku
but we still have
on the Flying Nimbus, sensing
people
two
still playing Breakers, right? So
even more substantial
eventually when that game
one
gets
smaller.
boring, people will come back to
By the
Breakers.
seemingly incorrect number of
Well,
fighters
hopefully
on the
the
battlefield, he wonders if
developers
someone
drop a
died
new
and
trailer
urges Nimbus to hasten
or a
his
new
speed.
roadmap
As
for
Vegeta studies
2026.
his scouter, his eyes widen with realization. Nappa wonders if what the Earthlings are saying is true, and Vegeta informs him that he's not sure if it's
As long
Kakarot,
as we
but
keep playing
whoever
and
it
they
is
see that
will
we're
arrive in
still
4
playing and
minutes
supporting
and
the
has a
game.
battle power that
Hopefully they
exceeds
keep the servers up.
5,000. Nappa expresses his shock, and Vegeta speculates that if the others could manipulate their power rating so drastically, Kakarot likely possesses the same capability, meaning that 5,000 may only be the starting point of his power.
I'll be right
With
back then.
urgency, Vegeta commands Nappa to kill Piccolo and Gohan, exclaiming that with this new power approaching, they may prove to be an issue if they team up with it. Nappa raises the question about the Dragon Balls, and Vegeta speculates that on the Namekians' home world, planet Namek, they might even have more potent Dragon Balls. Believing in the legend due to Kakarot's resurrection, Vegeta asserts that the priority is to eliminate the current threats. Gohan, alarmed, urges Piccolo to flee, expressing his determination to stall Nappa until Goku arrives. He emphasizes the consequence of Piccolo's death, leading to Kami's demise and the Dragon Balls being lost. However, Piccolo dismisses Gohan's belief in his ability to hold off Nappa alone, and Krillin finds himself unable to move. Offended at the idea of a kid holding him off, Nappa charges toward Gohan, and Piccolo rushes in to save him. To his surprise though, the young warrior unleashes a furious kick to Nappa's face, propelling him into a nearby mountain. The dust settles, and despite emerging from the debris battered, Nappa quickly recovers, furious, and states it's time to end things now. The Saiyan then charges up and launches an explosive blast directly at Gohan. Unable to escape in time, Gohan finds himself in imminent danger, but Piccolo intervenes, positioning himself in front of Gohan and taking the devastating blast head on. As the smoke dissipates, Nappa believes the boy to be dead, but is taken aback when he discovers that the attack hit Piccolo instead. The battered Piccolo weakly advises Gohan to escape and then collapses to the ground. Panicked, Gohan questions why Piccolo saved him, to which Piccolo simply repeats his plea for Gohan to run. Tearfully, Gohan implores Piccolo not to die as his dad will be there soon, and Nappa mocks Piccolo for facing an early demise. Meanwhile, Goku continues his swift journey on Nimbus. He senses a diminishing ki and realizes that someone is dying. At the lookout, Kami is fading away and notes that Goku didn't make it in time, but expresses relief that in the end, Piccolo surpassed even him, the god of Earth. On the battlefield, Piccolo chuckles at the irony of the great demon king Piccolo sacrificing himself to protect a child, acknowledging that Gohan and his father must have rubbed off on him. Piccolo says that Gohan is the only person who ever treated him with respect and thanks him for the time they spent together for the last few months as he passes away. Goku feels Piccolo's ki vanish, and Kami bids farewell to Mr. Popo as he vanishes from the world of the living. Gohan, engulfed in grief and anger, places his hands over his head and initiates a Masenko attack. Krillin notices Gohan's insane boosting ki, and Vegeta, monitoring his scouter, is astonished by Gohan's battle power of 2800. Gohan directs his Masenko at Nappa, but Nappa deflects it with relative ease, much to Gohan's surprise. Nappa notes the destructive force of Gohan's attack, and Vegeta notes the sharp decline in Gohan's battle power. Gohan apologizes to Piccolo for being unable to avenge him, and notes his lack of strength to even escape. As Nappa approaches Gohan for the final blow, he attempts to crush Gohan with his foot, excited to see Kakarot's face when he finds his son smashed to a pulp. However, as the Saiyan smashes down, Gohan mysteriously disappears from beneath Nappa's foot, reappearing floating on the flying Nimbus nearby. Both confusion and tension builds as Vegeta gazes skyward, and as the warrior touches down, everyone recognizes Goku's long-awaited arrival. Gohan and Krillin express genuine joy, while Vegeta sarcastically suggests Goku's arrived to spout some nonsense about defeating them. Goku approaches Piccolo's lifeless body past Nappa, confirming his death, as Gohan acknowledges the Namekian sacrifice for him. Observing
How are
Tien
people
and
hacking
Yamcha's
the game? What are they
lifeless
doing?
bodies as well, Goku grows angry, and Nappa taunts the Saiyans' friends, going on to state the demise of Chaozu as well, who blown himself up, leaving no remains. Additionally, Goku points out that Kami has also met his end, as as Vegeta notes his rising battle power. Goku walks in Nappa's direction, assumed to be eager to fight, and as the Saiyan throws a punch at Goku, he suddenly vanishes behind him and moves toward Krillin. This surprises Nappa as well as Vegeta, who notes Kakarot's speed. Goku shares half of the last Sensu bean with both Krillin and Gohan, and the two are restored to full strength. Goku commends Krillin's noticeable increase in power, but Krillin states it wasn't enough to handle the Saiyans. Goku acknowledges the same from Gohan, and the boy attributes his teachings to Piccolo, but mourns the death of his friend. Krillin then states that reviving their friends with the Dragon Balls are no longer an option due to Kami's demise, and proposes avenging their fallen friends together. However, Goku asserts he'll handle the Saiyans alone, and tells Krillin and Gohan to keep their distance. Despite their protests, Goku's anger intensifies, prompting Krillin to hold Gohan back and let Goku take things from here. Krillin thinks to himself that he's never seen Goku this angry before, and finds it best not to intervene. Confronting Nappa, Goku stands menacingly as the Saiyan threatens to kill him. Goku then vows to make Nappa and Vegeta pay as he begins powering up, triggering seismic activity and launching rocks into the air. Surprisingly, Vegeta's scouter registers an increasing power of 7,000 and 8,000 before Goku abruptly stops. Panicked, Nappa inquires about Kakarot's current battle power, prompting Vegeta to reveal that it's over 8,000. Nappa yells in astonishment, and Goku states he likely won't need to use the Kaio-Ken, leaving Vegeta perplexed. Asserting that there's no way he can be defeated, Nappa charges at Goku, and in a swift motion, Goku appears behind him, delivering a forceful kick that sends Nappa face first into the ground. As Gohan and Krillin sit in amazement, Nappa wonders how Goku managed to get behind him. Nappa seethes with anger as Goku confidently asserts he's not as strong as he thought. Observing from a safe distance, Krillin and Gohan ponder this unexpected turn of events, while Vegeta recognizes the difference in Kakarot's battle power compared to his battle with Raditz. Nappa inquires if Goku is saying he's nothing but talk, and the Saiyan confirms.
You'll have to contend with me now. What is this? This isn't good.
Commentating.
The YouTuber's name is Justin's Den.
Guy steals a power key so they can find him as fast as possible.
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Got a power key radar.
Someone save me!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Are you here to save me?
Somebody's down! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Great! You know what to do with that key.
You're my savior! Flying Nimbus!
That's a new power key. Place it now. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Yeah, the games are pretty mid, but pretty fun. You can find his D key unless he took it.
Thank you so much.
Great! You know what to
found
do
all
with
the
that
keys.
key.
That's good.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Yeah, I hate paying for the rework raiders.
Flying Nimbus!
Fucked up.
Welcome. Welcome.
You got 4 Dragon Balls.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Flying Nimbus!
Mac, you got that?
Holy hell.
All right.
They're close.
Lie down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Access the startup system from the central
Knock with the
area.
Super Spirit
Just a little
Bomb.
more to go, then you're done.
I could try to find the rest of the Dragon
Take
Balls.
on.
It's on the radar. Just doing 2 more. I'm coming last minute. Found him.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Where's the ball?
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
We have all the Dragon Balls. Okay, I'm gonna try to save you guys.
I've had enough of this. I'm activating Cell Max.
Enough of this foolishness.
Doctor!
You lost the Dragon Balls, man. You need that for a Soul Max.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Hope he doesn't come back.
This is a bad time for a nap.
Got him! We 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 got him. GG. Caught the Dragon Balls. Kamehameha his ass. He came right to us, man. I think everyone was coming to revive, and then he just happened to run right into us. He came into like the hornet's nest. Got destroyed.
Determined to prove Goku wrong though, Nappa powers up and charges at him. However, Goku effortlessly evades every punch and kick, and as Nappa delivers another attack, Goku disappears, creating a considerable distance between them. Krillin and Gohan struggle to follow
This is
Goku's
Dragon Ball The
rapid
Breakers.
movements, leaving Vegeta astonished at Kakarot's remarkable increase in strength. With swift movements, Goku rushes toward Nappa, moving fast enough to stand on his head. Nappa attempts to crush him with his hands overhead, but Goku reappears in front of him, delivering a powerful punch to his stomach and declaring that attack for Chaozu. Goku ducks Nappa's retaliatory kick and lands another punch, which sends Nappa flying, declaring that for Yamcha. As Nappa stops himself from crashing into a nearby mountain, he grows angry and hurls an explosive blast at Goku. Unfazed, Goku stands still and neutralizes it with a shout, shocking Nappa and Vegeta as he soars into the air and declares his next attack for Tien as he knocks Nappa back down. Descending after him, Goku declares his next attack for Piccolo and delivers a forceful kick. Nappa crashes into a mountain but swiftly emerges, now visibly infuriated. Nappa asserts his status as an elite warrior, denouncing Kakarot as a low-class warrior and states that he won't be made a fool of by someone like him. Excited by Goku's strength, Krillin and Gohan watch. Suddenly, Vegeta intervenes, instructing Nappa to calm down and think clearly as Kakarot isn't an unbeatable opponent. Nappa heeds the advice, expressing gratitude, while Vegeta, privately thinking on Nappa's foolishness, asserts he may have to step in the way things are going. Nappa, noting that Kakarot got him angry before, notes that he'll show him what he's really made of. Goku, expressing eagerness, confirms that this is the fight he desired, but Nappa dismisses it as a bluff. Vegeta, however, perceives that Kakarot isn't just talking tough, but has the confidence to back it up. Nappa then initiates a power-up and flicks his hand upward, causing the ground beneath Goku to erupt, similar to his destructive rampage in East City. Goku skillfully evades the explosion by flying out of harm's way, but Nappa quickly detects him and gives chase. A punch from Nappa is met with a dodge and a counter kick from Goku, leading to a brief exchange of blows. Impressed, Goku remarks that Nappa has improved significantly, provoking laughter from the Saiyan, who threatens to conclude the battle with his next move. Nappa then unleashes a massive mouth blast at Goku, who at point blank range deflects it with a Kamehameha just before impact. A resulting explosion ensues, surprising Vegeta, who's taken aback by Goku's swift and precise defense. As Goku recovers unscathed, Nappa, bewildered, can't believe Goku brushed aside his best technique, prompting Goku to acknowledge Nappa as a formidable opponent. Suddenly, Vegeta intervenes, declaring that Nappa is unable to finish the job and forcing him to step in to handle the situation. Krillin and Gohan, intrigued by Vegeta's confidence, ponder the power that even the formidable Nappa fears. Disgruntled and ashamed, Nappa warns Goku that he'll soon regret crossing them, as Vegeta, a genius fighter named after the planet Vegeta, will be facing him soon. Nappa descends, intent on backing out of the fight, but asserts he can't just run away, as he targets Krillin and Gohan, much to Goku's shock. In a sudden move, Nappa dives down toward the two, as Goku yells he won't make it in time. In response, the Saiyan unleashes a resounding cry of Kaio-Ken as he accelerates, crashing into the back of Nappa with intense force. This act surprises Vegeta, as Goku intercepts the Saiyan before he hits the ground, catches him, and holds him above his head next to Krillin and Gohan. Goku throws Nappa's incapacitated body in front of Vegeta, announcing his inability to continue the fight, and implores Vegeta to take his friend and depart from Earth. Puzzled by Goku's sudden burst of speed and power, Vegeta reflects, wondering what just happened. As Nappa groans in pain, Vegeta remains in disbelief, and Krillin questions Goku about the technique he just used, suspecting he learned it from King Kai. Goku confirms and elaborates that it's the Kaio-Ken, a technique that enables him to control all of the ki in his body, amplifying it instantly. When executed correctly, strength, speed, destructive power, and defense significantly surge. While Krillin and Gohan express admiration for the technique, Vegeta, nearby, wonders what the group are discussing. Krillin wonders why Goku didn't use the Kaio-Ken from the start, and Goku cautions that there are drawbacks to using the technique incorrectly. He recalls King Kai's warning in a flashback, stating that any mistake in controlling the Kaio-Ken could break down the body with a maximum multiplier of 2, exceeding which could impose a severe strain. Meanwhile, an injured Nappa pleads with Vegeta for assistance. Vegeta callously takes Nappa's hand, smirks, and hurls him into the air. Nappa frantically questions Vegeta's motives, and Vegeta tells him he has no use for a paralyzed Saiyan. Vegeta then powers up as he declares death to Nappa as he launches a blast at him, scaring the Saiyan, who dies in the resulting massive explosion. As the smoke clears, Vegeta turns to Goku, who safely ascended into the air, holding on to Krillin and Gohan. As Goku silently marvels at Vegeta's power, Krillin expresses his shock that he killed his own ally. Goku then tells Gohan and Krillin to return to Kame House right away, and Krillin agrees, but Gohan hesitates. However, Krillin tells Gohan that Vegeta is too much for them to handle, and if they stay, they'll only be distracting Goku. Before they depart though, Krillin wonders if Goku can switch his battle location, considering he doesn't want the remaining bodies of their friends destroyed when they bring them back to life. Goku, however, wonders what Krillin means by this, as with Piccolo and Kami gone, the Dragon Balls are rendered useless. Gohan wonders what Krillin is implying as well, to which Krillin replies that he'll explain everything later, assuming Goku manages to defeat Vegeta. Goku asserts the need to win, agreeing to change locations as requested. Krillin, expressing his apologies for relying solely on Goku, extends his hand, urging his friend not to die. After a handshake, Goku playfully pats Gohan on the head, suggesting they go fishing after all is said and done. Goku then lands, proposing to Vegeta that they finish their battle someplace else. The two soar off, leaving Gohan and Krillin behind, and eventually reach a rocky desert with numerous formations, where Vegeta chuckles, proclaiming this is the place Kakarot has chosen for his grave. Vegeta taunts Kakarot, expressing he should feel honored, as a low-class warrior like him gets to tangle with the super elite. He explains the Saiyan process, where a newborn's fighting ability determines their fate, sending those with inferior potential to planets lacking threatening inhabitants, and states that Goku was one
a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power key, then place them in the right spots.
Yeah, Mac. No bomb attack. We need to get out of here and go find another key.
You're my savior.
You know what to do with that key.
He's gonna head to D.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Flying Nimbus!
Holy hell. Here comes a pain. Let's go!
Bro, I got my ass whooped. Try to save the lady knight. See what happens when you're a nice guy? Get your ass whooped.
Time to bounce!
Mac, he might get he might come back after, so you might have to run. Coming right back.
I'm scared. Oh, gotta eat you!
Damn, he saw you.
Everyone, lend me your energy! Spirit Bomb! You serious?
I'm gonna cap my body.
Someone, anyone, please!
Well, there's 2 drinks by me. Make sure you grab that.
Someone, anyone!
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Need to find 2 more Dragon Balls. Sure you got those drinks. Oh, you stole my soul. You got it.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go. Jay, you're done. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Mac, you have to MVP this.
Uh-oh.
Damn, level 3 got killed.
They're close.
Got the last Dragon Ball.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Now, understood.
Let's do this! Your energy! Spirit bomb!
Ooh, nice hit. Let's go, Mac, MVP. Damn, level 4 got cooked. If he kills one of you guys, he goes to level 3.
Everyone, lend me your energy! Spirit bomb!
Woo! You're close, Max.
Serious?
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Make good use of them.
They're close.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread
We'll get some supplies.
Ha! Serious?
You guys still have a chance.
Everyone, lend me your energy! Spirit Bomb!
Let's go. Thumbs up. Nice shot, man.
One of those unlucky few. Goku, appreciative, acknowledges that the Earth is his home and asserts that even a low-class warrior can surpass an elite if he has his mind to. Vegeta, however, dismisses Goku's notion, deeming it a humorous joke, and vows to show him a wall he'll never be able to overcome with training alone. The Saiyans assume fighting stances, and the battlefield goes quiet as the two stare each other down. Suddenly, Goku makes the first move and charges at Vegeta. Punches are exchanged, and Goku attempts to kick Vegeta, but Vegeta skillfully evades Goku's kick with back flips. Goku pursues him, and converging once more, Vegeta delivers an elbow to Goku's face, but Goku regains control and ascends into the air. From behind, Vegeta swings at Goku, who deftly dodges. A sequence of kicks and evasions follows as the two soar through the air, exchanging blows. Amidst the battle, Vegeta taunts Goku, wondering if he can do better than this. Goku is kicked in the stomach and manages to dodge a kick that follows, as Vegeta states Kakarot displayed more power when he fought Nappa and demands to see it as he forcefully drives Goku toward the ground. Goku, however, regains control and safely lands on a nearby rock formation. Vegeta joins him on another rock, leaving Goku to privately acknowledge that Vegeta isn't even taking the fight seriously yet and has already surpassed his speed and technique. Determined, Goku declares he'll show Vegeta the power he wants to see as he ignites the Kaio-Ken and launches a shockwave attack. Vegeta evades by flying upwards, but Goku pursues him, managing to land a punch to his face. Goku continues the assault, delivering more hits and a final kick that sends Vegeta flying into the distance. As Goku gives chase, Vegeta recovers, accelerates, and retaliates with a powerful kick. The two touch down, and despite Goku's awe at Vegeta's strength, he silently admits he's getting excited. As Goku stands smiling, Vegeta wonders if he's given up hope, or if he somehow has more power waiting to be unveiled. Goku, however, visibly thrilled by the challenge, revels in the confrontation, likely fueled by the battle-hungry Saiyan blood flowing within him. In response, Vegeta assumes Goku's hit his limit and resolves to present him with a final parting gift, the overwhelming power befitting a Saiyan elite. As Vegeta begins to power up, the earth quakes, surrounding and swirling dark clouds, creating a thunderous atmosphere similar to a typhoon. The Saiyan's power continues to swell, and he suddenly lets out a powerful scream as the sky reverts to normal and the rock formation surrounding him crumble to the ground. Goku notes the change in the Earth's conditions, but suddenly turns his attention to Vegeta, who stands before him menacingly. Vegeta declares to Kakarot that the battle is over and charges toward him without hesitation.
abilities back faster.
Midair, Vegeta smashes Goku with a headbutt, followed by an elbow to the stomach, sending Goku hurtling toward the ground. Goku manages to save himself, only for Vegeta to kick him from behind, redirecting him toward a rock formation. Swiftly, Goku lands atop the rocks, spotting Vegeta hovering in the air above. Vegeta launches a blast toward Goku, and in response, Goku initiates his Kaio-Ken ×2 as he leaps into the air, the resulting explosion having been where he stood before. Vegeta launches another blast at Goku, who, with little time to react, narrowly dodges it, losing a significant portion of his shirt. Landing, Goku curses Vegeta's formidable speed and power, realizing that even a Kaio-Ken ×2 fell short. Determined, Goku discards the remnants of his shirt, stating the intention to elevate the technique to a Kaio-Ken ×3. Nearby, Yajirobe watches cautiously from behind a rock formation, acknowledging both Goku and Vegeta's extraordinary abilities. Contemplating the potential strain of a Kaio-Ken ×3 on his body, Goku is spurred on by Vegeta's taunts, urging him to make a move. Goku, at the same time, thinks to himself that he won't have a choice but to push the Kaio-Ken further, lest he be defeated by Vegeta. As Vegeta boasts about being being the strongest Saiyan, even among the most elite of their race. Yajirobe remains hidden, wondering if he should leave while he has the chance. Suddenly, Vegeta is surprised as he witnesses Goku power up, yelling for his body not to fail on him as he plans to unleash the Kaio-Ken ×3. Meanwhile, on his distant planet, King Kai expresses concern about Goku exceeding a 2x Kaio-Ken, but believes it may be necessary given he doesn't stand a chance against Vegeta the way he is now. Back on Earth, the onlookers at Kame House are alerted by Bulma that Goku must be fighting as they monitor the escalating battle using Raditz's scouter. The readings surge from 17,000 to 19,000 to 21,000, but as the scouter continues to rise, it succumbs to the intensity of the ongoing battle and explodes, leaving everyone in awe. On the battlefield, Goku gains control of the ×3 Kaio-Ken, causing Vegeta to react with alarm. With a glimmer in his eye, Goku swiftly approaches Vegeta, delivering a powerful punch that propels him through the air. Goku descends beneath the falling Vegeta, launching a direct upward assault. In a sharp turn, Goku swiftly evades Vegeta's attempt to counter with a blast and initiates a series of agile maneuvers. Vegeta attempts to throw a blast at Goku from afar, but the Saiyan manages to avoid it and appear behind Vegeta, delivering a forceful kick to his face that sends him crashing into the rocks below. Immediately, Vegeta emerges from the rubble irate, but Goku gives him no time to recover as he swoops in, leaps behind Vegeta, and executes a knee strike that sends the Saiyan flying. Vegeta manages to land on his feet and retaliate with a rapid charge toward Goku, but Goku effortlessly dodges Vegeta's punch and counters with a forceful gut punch, leaving Vegeta reeling and coughing up blood. Goku, now powered down from the Kaio-Ken, stands out of breath as Vegeta steps back, angrily acknowledging that Kakarot's power level has exceeded his own. As Goku thinks to himself that he'll need to end the battle quickly to avoid succumbing to exhaustion, Yajirobe entertains the thought that Goku might emerge victorious in this intense confrontation. Vegeta, a super elite warrior, grapples with the disbelief that he, the supposed greatest warrior in the universe, could be defeated by a low-class commoner. Goku, reflecting on the intense pain coursing through his entire body, recognizes the toll of pushing himself with the Kaio-Ken ×3. Observing blood on his glove after swiping his hand across his mouth, Vegeta becomes enraged at the notion that someone like Goku could draw out his blood. Fueled by anger, Vegeta threatens to blow the earth into 1,000,000 pieces and ascends rapidly into the sky. Fully powered up, Vegeta readies a devastating blast aimed directly at the earth, exclaiming that Kakarot can dodge if he wants, but the planet will suffer for it. In response, Goku opts to counter with the triple Kaio-Ken Kamehameha and readies himself for the confrontation. Both Saiyans power up their blasts further, Vegeta exclaiming that Kakarot will never be able to stop his Gallic gun. As Vegeta unleashes his attack, Goku screams out, firing his Kamehameha upward. The two formidable attacks approach each other rapidly and collide midway, both aiming to win. Vegeta, shocked that Kakarot's blast is similar to his Gallic gun, continues exerting his energy while Goku does the same. The intense struggle continues, but Goku, determined to prevail, declares a Kaio-Ken ×4 and the Kamehameha intensifies significantly. This overwhelming burst of energy overpowers the Gallic gun and propels Vegeta away into the sky, much to his own shock. Exhausted, Goku powers down, gasping for breath in the aftermath. Visibly exhausted, Goku is approached by Yajirobe, who expresses relief that the battle is over. Yajirobe congratulates Goku on defeating Vegeta, patting him on the back, but Goku screams out in pain, confusing him. When questioned what's wrong, Yajirobe learns that Goku put too much strain on his body. Goku then warns Yajirobe to run while he can, stating that Vegeta is still alive and asserting that if a Kamehameha were all it took to take him down, he wouldn't have had trouble defeating him in the first place. Yajirobe wonders if Goku can still win this, but Goku expresses doubt, saying he's hit his limit. In response, Yajirobe wishes Goku good luck and takes off. Meanwhile, despite the ongoing Kamehameha propelling Vegeta skyward, he eventually breaks free as the beam continues on. Enraged at being overpowered by Kakarot, Vegeta briefly loses composure, wondering how Kakarot's power could be higher than his, as he's a Saiyan elite, the strongest in the galaxy. After a brief moment to catch his breath, Vegeta smirks, now intent on transforming into a great ape to increase his strength dramatically, although he despises the idea of doing so just to defeat Kakarot. However, in his search for the full moon to trigger the transformation, Vegeta realizes it's gone and investigates. On King Kai's planet, the Kai watches Vegeta, thinking to himself that the moon is gone now, thanks to Piccolo's intervention in the past. The Kai goes on to say though, that even without his Great Ape transformation, Vegeta is formidable, and with Goku at his limit, things aren't looking too good. However, King Kai believes that if Goku can somehow hit Vegeta with the Spirit Bomb, he'll win for sure. Back on Earth, Goku wonders why Vegeta hasn't returned yet, unaware of the Saiyans' intentions. At the same time, Vegeta remains in the sky, puzzled about the missing moon, and deduces Kakarot took it out before their fight got started. Angered, Vegeta devises another plan, stating his power level may drop a bit, but the look on Kakarot's face will be more than enough to make up for it, as he soars back to the battlefield. Vegeta lands in front of Goku, as Goku thinks to himself that his only chance of winning will be to finish Vegeta with the Spirit Bomb. Vegeta, moments after, calls Goku out for blasting the moon out of the sky in an attempt to outsmart him, but Goku sits in confusion. Vegeta then begins to explain why the Saiyans transform at the sight of a full moon. He says that when sunlight is bounced back from the moon, it contains what Saiyans call Blutz waves. When the moon is full, these Blutz waves exceed 17 million Zenos, which is a unit used to measure waves of celestial light. Vegeta goes on to state that when 17 million Zenos of Blutz waves are absorbed through the Saiyan eyes through gazing at the moon, their tail reacts, triggering their transformation. The Earth's moon may have been destroyed, but unfortunately for Goku, Vegeta reveals that there are very few Saiyans, including himself, that are capable of creating an artificial moon to reach the required amount of Zenos to trigger their Great Ape transformations. Vegeta then declares Goku's imminent death, as Goku wonders what the Saiyan is planning, as his power level dropped after creating a strange ball of light. Vegeta then tosses said ball of light into the air and commands it to burst open and mix with the Earth's oxygen. A bright flash of light ensues, and when it's over, Goku notices the artificial moon in the sky as King Kai panics at what this means. Vegeta exclaims that Kakarot will regret having lost his tail and begins his transformation into a great ape. Somewhere further away, Krillin and Gohan approach Kame House, but they notice the distant glow of the artificial moon, wondering what it is. Suddenly, the two sense an immense key not belonging to Goku and assume it has to be Vegeta. Concerned, Gohan decides to go back, realizing that his father is in serious danger and will die if he doesn't help. Krillin insists they're no match for Vegeta, and Gohan concurs, but says he's going anyway. As the boy flies off, Krillin decides to join him. Meanwhile, Goku is horrified at the sight of Vegeta's Great Ape transformation. As the transformation concludes, Vegeta, capable of speech in this form, taunts Goku, going on to state that the power Saiyans gain in their Great Ape form is 10 times greater than before. Goku, now aware of the transformation, recalls his grandpa Gohan warning him about the Great Ape monster and the danger it poses during a full moon. He also reflects on Kami preventing his tail from regrowing. With all this in mind, it dawns on Goku that the monster who killed Grandpa Gohan all those years ago and wreaked havoc on the Tenkaichi Budokai was him. Goku then apologizes to his grandfather, stating that when he dies, he'll visit him in the afterlife to apologize personally. From a distance, Yajirobe is astonished at the monstrous form, recognizing the Saiyan's attire and correctly assumes it to be Vegeta transformed. Goku resolves to show Vegeta the power of the Spirit Bomb and is suddenly bombarded as the Saiyan strikes down at Goku. Goku narrowly evades, but is kicked towards the ground. As Vegeta charges in laughing, Goku attempts a Kaio-Ken and flies skyward, but Vegeta effortlessly swats him away with his tail. Vegeta charges in again, and mid-air, Goku contemplates his limited options, realizing there's insufficient time to charge a Spirit Bomb, as Vegeta is too fast, even in his Great Ape form. He says not even a 5 times Kaio-Ken would work, and states he needs just 10 seconds to focus his energy. Suddenly, Goku then gets an idea, deciding deciding to borrow one of Tien's techniques. Employing the solar flare, he blinds Vegeta, providing an opportunity to fly over to the rock formations in the distance. Believing he's far enough away, Goku pleads with the Earthlings and all living things for a bit of their energy, while Vegeta grows furious in his temporarily sightless state. Goku persistently gathers energy for the Spirit Bomb, noting that Vegeta's eyesight is gradually returning. Despite being unable to see Goku, Vegeta senses him in the distance, infuriated. As life energy begins to gather for Goku, Vegeta suddenly spots him. Realizing he's been discovered, Goku believes he has a bit more time before Vegeta reaches him, and at the same time, the energy collection for the Spirit Bomb is completed. However, as Goku attempts to launch the attack at Vegeta, the Saiyan releases a massive mouth blast, causing a colossal explosion and obliterating the rock formation Goku stood on. Yajirobe is blown away, and as the dust settles, Gohan and Krillin continue flying back toward the battlefield. Unprepared for such an attack, Goku sits among the rubble, noting how Vegeta caught him off guard completely. Rising to his feet, he then states that his efforts for the Spirit Bomb have gone to waste as Vegeta lands in front of him. Vegeta mocks Kakarot, noting that he's hit his limit, and Goku, barely able to move, says he doesn't have a chance of defeating Vegeta anymore as he used up nearly all his energy creating the Spirit Bomb. Vegeta approaches, ready to step on Goku, but Goku narrowly avoids it. Goku tries getting away, but Vegeta swiftly swats Goku into a nearby rock formation, leaving him unable to move. As Vegeta begins to step on his legs, Gohan and Krillin notice Goku's diminishing ki. Vegeta lifts his foot as Goku screams in agony, his legs revealed to be completely crushed. Vegeta jokes about accidentally crushing Goku's legs and states that next he'll accidentally crush his heart. Goku, in pain, tries to catch his breath as Vegeta readies his massive finger, telling Kakarot it's the end and discourages him from coming back to life as the Earth will be gone even if he does. Goku, lying in the dirt, believes it's the end, noting that Vegeta completely beat him and finds it frustrating that he won't be able to challenge him again as he's about to die. Vegeta moves in to impale Goku with one of his fingers, but Goku surprises him by firing a one-handed blast into Vegeta's right eye as the Saiyan screams in pain. Laying back down, Goku tells Vegeta to consider that a farewell present and states that he doesn't even have enough strength left to blow his nose as he tells the Saiyan to do as he pleases. Reeling and angered by the damage done to his face, Vegeta, bleeding from his eye, grabs Goku for his audacity and starts squeezing him, intent to crush him like a grape. Vegeta maintains his grip on Goku, and Yajirobe, surprisingly still present, observes helplessly, realizing there's nothing he can do. As Vegeta intensifies the pressure to Goku's body, Yajirobe is distressed by the agonizing screams emanating from Goku. Krillin and Gohan approach the battlefield, noticing the strange ball of light again and wonders what it could be. When they spot Goku and Vegeta below, Krillin urgently instructs Gohan to get down and find a place to hide. Recognizing that Vegeta has transformed into a Great Ape, Krillin panics and Yajirobe notices that the two have arrived. Vegeta continues his assault on Goku, stating that every bone in his body is broken. Krillin and Gohan land nearby and decide to sneak up on Vegeta from behind. Suddenly, Yajirobe intervenes, cautioning the two that the creature standing in front of them is the Saiyan Vegeta. Despite being aware of the situation, Krillin exclaims that if they cut off his tail, he'll return to normal. Krillin then formulates his plan. Yajirobe and Gohan will distract Vegeta from the front, and Krillin will attempt to
Alright, Mac. Good luck.
I made you a promise, didn't I? I said you would experience a dread like no other.
Making this connection so long, bro.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Crash ass internet.
You found a power key. Go slot it. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Flying Nimbus!
Thanks.
Cool.
Flying Nimbus!
Level 2.
Great! You know what to do with that key. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. Great! You know what to do with that key.
Well, why do I keep stealing the keys? Look at this cannon.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
You need 2 more Dragon Balls.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh man, hell, I need your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Oh, man.
You really want to save me?
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
We need 2 more Dragon Balls.
Flying Nimbus!
Do try to survive. I wouldn't want my fun to end prematurely.
Stay calm. Stay calm. What is this place? Thanks. Here comes the pain! Why you? That's not good. You're gone! was a pain.
Fuck, bro. I want to drive him right to the Dragon Ball. Mac, I need a distraction.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shenron at the altar.
Flying Nimbus!
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Where is this pedestal?
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them,
Confront
watch out
Shenron!
for enemies.
Nah. Consider it done.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercising
Well, we got the
caution
W.
if you're going to help them.
Got the W. GG's, Mac.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream now. Super Saiyan took too long. If you stayed this long, I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate it. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate everyone dropping by. Peace.